run through the tape. In life, never give up, run through the tape.
Now's the time to take notice. Some of the league's most lethal threats are getting primed for a playoff run, and tonight they take the stage. The Grizzlies are dangerous, beating teams inside and out. With help from a key midseason pickup, he rounds out a crew that's anxious to compete against one of the most explosive backcourts in the game. The Grizz and the Wiz fly somewhat below the radar, but may now be ready for the spotlight. That spotlight burns no brighter than in Cleveland, where LeBron's Cavs have started to play up to their unlimited potential.
He cannot be stopped.
Tonight, they face the defending champs, riding a 6-game winning streak. 4 dangerous teams, prepared to make their move, peaking at the right time. Let's get this battle for playoff position started.
The Memphis Grizzlies are 19-8 in games in which Jeff Green has played. He'll play tonight, but he's the only Memphis regular starter who will do so in Washington against John Wall and the Wizards. Wall has scored 70 points over his last 2 home games against the Grizzlies. It's the Autotrader.com pregame show here from Atlanta. Good to see you out there. An early start for us tonight here on TNT. I'm Matt Weiner in for Ernie Johnson tonight. Kenny, Shaq, Steve Smith in for Charles Barkley. Well, he'll be in San Antonio. His
eating churros. Eating churros.
Yeah. Enjoying the nightlife in San Antonio after Game 2 of our doubleheader tonight. Grizzlies and Wizards are coming up, and in Game 2, the Cavaliers, the hottest thing going since mid-January in the NBA, visit San Antonio, where the Spurs have now won 6 in a row. It's LeBron James' first stop in San Antonio since last spring's finals, which didn't go great for the King. Beginning in Game 1, when an air conditioning malfunction made the arena feel like a sauna.
Everybody was hot.
I was hot. Sent James to the sidelines in the fourth quarter with cramps. The Spurs took the game and quickly beat the Heat in 5. And it's not just that game. Overall, the King is just 5-12 in his career in San Antonio.
I wonder why.
And his 25 points per game average is lower than in any other Western Conference venue. I was hot, too. It was hot in that arena.
Yeah, nobody else got cramps.
I didn't cramp up.
Yeah.
I was just sitting watching, but I didn't cramp up.
I actually feel bad I wasn't there to help LeBron out.
You could have helped him?
With that icy hot. Man up. Man up. Man up. No, he didn't need any more hot. He needed
I was about to say, there you go.
Ice? The icy part.
Icy hot.
I guess the icy part.
Man up. No question.
Took about 45 seconds
Way to get the plug in.
For Shaq's first plug of the night. That was then. This is now. Obviously, LeBron James now plays for the Cavaliers again, who are 22-5 since mid-January. This team has turned a corner. The question is, does the turn lead the Cavaliers to the NBA Finals?
Well, I mean, their route got a little bit easier, possibly, if Derrick Rose doesn't come back in Chicago, because overall they had been the team that everyone said that could match up talent-wise. Because if you lose Derrick Rose, they still have 3 guys who are all-stars. And Gasol, they have Butler, and they have Noah. 3 guys who are all-stars. How many teams have 3 all-stars when your best player supposedly goes out? And Taj Gibson hasn't even played.
Right.
So, yeah, the route got easier. But the Western Conference, whoever comes out of the West is going to be the favorite because they'll have experience, they'll have coaching, they'll have talent, they have all the elements that, Cleveland is looking to have. They'll already have them.
Since the trades were made to bring in the likes of Timothy Mozgov, J.R. Smith, Iman Shumpert, do the Cavaliers look like a championship team to you now?
So far they do. They're starting to gel pretty quickly. When they first came together, everybody thought they were going to gel immediately. But, Kenny, I think the year you guys beat us, I think you were 5th or 6th in the West. Six. The point I'm trying to make is after the All-Star break, I saw Houston really started to put it together, gain that experience. And after LeBron took the 9 games off, these guys are starting to gel. JR is starting to play like the JR of old. He's more focused. He's doing the right thing.
He said there's no nightlife in Cleveland.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
did say that.
Yeah,
he's not at the club.
So you're right. So he's more focused right now. And if going into the postseason, I think if they get on a little roll, I think they should be the favorites coming out the East.
Kenny, Shaq, like when they were the 6th seed, does it matter if you're the 6th seed if you're a team like y'all? Y'all been together. Y'all have been together
Well,
you're talking about Cleveland.
No, we have been together and been a champion.
That's what I'm saying.
already.
You talk about Cleveland. What you think?
No, but they had. You're right. You made good
Coach
point.
been there, players been there.
No, but the year they beat us, Clyde had came on. So Clyde was,
But Clyde had been there.
Okay, well, JR has been there.
Well, I
Pepper
agree,
has,
but they're a
been
two
there.
seed now.
Yes,
They're
yes,
two seed.
right.
You know what? As much as we're talking about Cleveland tonight, the San Antonio Spurs look more like me than the Rocket team than the Cleveland. They're in the 6th seed, and all of a sudden, around March, we started clicking. And then now they're clicking again. All of those tired aches and and there's more mental fatigue for the Spurs than anything. Like, how can you get up for Game 7 of the NBA regular season when you've been back-to-back champions in championship rounds? So, to me, this is where they're getting their energy back, and that, to me, where Charles is eating his churros is the most dangerous team in the NBA right now is the San Antonio Spurs.
It's amazing. They had their first losing rodeo trip in franchise history, and it kind of looked like, okay, maybe this is the time when the Spurs are finally done. And then they rattle off 6 straight. They're scoring in bunches. Tony Parker looks more like his old self. And the Spurs are 31-14 when Kawhi Leonard plays.
I'm still going to Tim Duncan.
Wow.
You know, no matter what, I love Kawhi, I love Tony, but throughout this year, I'm scratching my head how Tim Duncan is still able to carry this squad. Tony's been up and down, Manu's been up and down, Kawhi's been hurt. I'm taking my hat off. Big fella, have you seen anybody to play this at this level, at that center spot, this long?
No.
Well, Tim, but you also got to give your hats off to Pau Gasol. He's putting up some good numbers too. But I agree with you, Tim. The big fundamental. You know, he's in great shape. He's playing well. You know, he's not really putting up big numbers. You know, he was asked to step aside a couple of years ago, but
Kareem.
When those other guys are down, he's playing.
Pau's got, 5 years to go till he reaches Tim's age.
Who?
Pau.
Oh, I didn't
Tim.
know that. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he's still old, though.
Yeah,
but Tim is old.
By NBA standards.
But when
old.
you're old, then you're just catching somebody who's a
Thanks
little
for
bit
the
older.
information,
It's all
smart guy.
That's what I'm here for.
The most dangerous team in America right now is the Spurs.
March Madness is on the way, as you know. Selection Sunday, 3 days off on CBS, 6 Eastern Time. The first 4 begins Tuesday on True TV. And, of course, you'll see each and every game on CBS, TBS, TNT, and True TV. But we're 5 years in. You know that by now. There's Chuck. Got a head start on his preparation tonight. That's game 2. First, it's the Grizzlies and the Wizards from D.C.
I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny the Jet Smith. That is Chris Webber. And joining us from Phoenix, where he'll be calling the Clippers and Suns later tonight, and where he apparently spent 45 minutes in the makeup chair, is
Pretty Chucky.
Barkley.
Pretty Chucky.
Wow, you are really, really looking. I like the eyebrows, baby.
Pretty.
Eyebrows looking real sharp.
Funny.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, America's next top model.
Wait. How's it feel to be back?
Oh, they killing you, Chuck. They killing you, Chuck. They killing you, man.
Another moment as we continue to celebrate our 10-year partnership with the nice folks at Auto Trader.
A permanent surprise face. He's always surprised with his eyebrows on.
Riz and Wiz next. Marv Albert, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge on the call.